The 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona R/T and Scat Pack will go on sale this summer. The 5-door version will go on sale early in 2025, while the 3- and 5-door Charger combustion models will go on sale in the first quarter of 2025. The Charger Daytona Banshee Performance Beast will appear later in 2025. The 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona is a muscle automobile designed for the electric age that prioritizes performance over efficiency. What kind of vehicle is the 2024 Dodge Charger? Following a highly anticipated last year and the discontinuation of the Dodge V8, the 2024 Dodge Charger makes a major comeback as an electric car known as the Charger Daytona. Currently available in 3-door and 5-door configurations, the muscular electric car incorporates the Challenger Coupe into the brand. A 550 horsepower and 420 horsepower twin-turbo inline-6 will arrive in 2025 as a Charger 6-pack. Yes, the sedan and coupe are hatchbacks. The redesign of the Charger goes up against more homogeneous electric sedans and hatchbacks, like the Tesla Model 3 and Kia EV6, but it also competes against the gas-powered Ford Mustang and the electric Mustang Mach-E. When the Charger Daytona R/T and Scat Pack electric vehicles go on sale this summer, people will probably be drawn to them because of their unique looks, impressive performance profile, and extensive feature package. We're going to wait to give it a TCC rating until after we drive it. What's new for the 2024 Dodge Charger? Everything, despite the fact that it strongly resembles the August 2022 presentation of the Dodge Charger Daytona SRT concept. The R-wing, which resembles a front wing on the nose, is the most prominent design element that remains consistent. In addition to increasing downforce, the pass-through keeps the muscle vehicle's proportions by crown the nose cone, which would otherwise dip so low that it may resemble the 1968 Dodge Charger Daytona car platypus. This version of the Charger Daytona appears to be mocking curved sedans and pod-shaped crossovers, as it resembles a muscle vehicle more than any other EV now available for purchase. With its broad, low, hunched, and nasty appearance, it ushers Dodge into the electric age. The roofline is carried into the tail by the sweeping C-pillars, where the profile's athletic proportions are highlighted by a rising bodyline. Its muscular form is flexed by its wide haunches and smooth body sides, and the lighting beneath the R-wing, reminiscent of a drag strip, frames the car's low perceived width. The distinctive racetrack-style rectangular lighting from Dodge repeats that in the back. The significance of the Dodge Charger Daytona in characterizing the oxymoronic electric muscle automobile is beyond description in words or images. In summary, Dodge's stunning design seamlessly blends its history and its future, with the 5-door in peel-out orange being even more seductive. We think every Charger Daytona looks more visibly American and more muscular than any other EV now on sale, even more so than the outgoing Challenger. The 2024 Charger Daytona is longer than the current gas Charger by more than half a foot and has a 121-inch wheelbase. Its length is 206.6 inches, while its wheelbase is 1 inch larger. Its enormous width, 79.8 inches, without mirrors, makes it appear menacing and strong even though it is only an inch taller at 59.0 inches. According to Dodge, it is one of the broadest cars this side of a dually heavy-duty truck. The black underbody rises up behind the back wheels into the short deck and pert hatch, concealing the huge battery pack that fills the floor. The ground clearance increases from 5.2 to 5.6 inches. A fixed glass roof or a black roof would suit it. Daytona models use a 100.5 kWh, 93.5 kWh usable, lithium-ion battery pack made with nickel, cobalt, and aluminum, as in most other electric cars. The battery feeds 2 drive units with 250 kilowatts permanent magnet synchronous motors, one for each axle for standard all-wheel drive. Both the Daytona R/T and the Daytona Scat Pack come standard with a PowerShot upgrade that next year will cost owners extra. Opposite the drive mode button on the steering wheel is the button that provides 15-second boosts of an extra 40 horsepower, as long as you allow 30 seconds between each boost. How fast is the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona? The Daytona R/T currently comes standard with the Direct Connection Stage 1 upgrade kit, adding 40 horsepower to the total output, which now stands at 496 horsepower and 404 lb-ft of torque. Dodge predicts a quarter-mile pace of 13.1 seconds, a top speed of 137 miles per hour, and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 4.7 seconds. The 2023 Dodge Charger R/T's V8 produced 395 lb-ft and 375 horsepower. The R/T and Scat Pack versions of the previous generation took 4.3 seconds to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour. Another interesting specification for the Daytona R/T? A 317-mile radius. The Daytona Scat Pack can be upgraded to 670 horsepower and 627 lb-ft of torque with the Direct Connection Stage 2 upgrade kit, also known as PowerShot. It has specifications that include a quarter-mile pace of 11.5 seconds, a top speed of 134 miles per hour, and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 3.3 seconds. It can travel 260 miles at a time. While the rear drive unit features a mechanical limited slip differential for better grip coming out of corners, the front drive unit has a disconnect to decrease power to the wheels and increase efficiency and range. The standard drive modes are available to Scat Packs, however drag, drift, and donut modes disable the traction control system and cut or limit power to the front axle. With the Scat Pack Track Pack, the multi-link front and rear suspension gains adaptive dampers. To create oversteer, the front dampers go softer while the rear dampers ratchet up to their stiffest setting in the drift mode. Naturally, the track package has a launch control feature to help with the staggered tires. This includes 325s on 11.5-inch wide wheels in rear and Goodyear Eagle F1 Supercar 3305/35 ZR20 up front on 11-inch wide wheels. Although there are a few 20-inch alternatives and the range is centered on 20-inch wheels, the basic wheels are 18 inches. Electronics combined with a chambered Fretonic exhaust system produces what Dodge refers to as Hellcat levels of sound. By using a stealth mode, it can be turned off. Dodge downplays efficiency and range for performance, but given that both Charger Daytonas weigh an incredible 5,838 pounds, the range is above average. That means that the Daytonas featured the biggest brake package ever available on a Dodge, with a track package that includes 16.0-inch rotors on both the front and rear, and 4 and 6-piston Brembo calipers on the back. The first model year comes equipped with those brakes. 3 levels of regenerative braking are made possible by paddle shifters, however, one-pedal driving is not one of them. How long does it take to charge the Dodge Charger Daytona? The Daytona's battery could be charged from 20 to 80% in roughly 28 minutes using a 350 kilowatts DC charger, while the 400-volt architecture allows a maximum DC fast charge rate of 183 kilowatt. The Daytona's 11 kilowatts onboard charger can recharge the battery from 20 to 80% in 5.5 hours or from 5 to 80% in roughly 7 hours when used at home on a 240-volt connection. A complete condition of charge should take 10 hours. In 2025, Dodge will modify the Tesla NACS protocol. How big is the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona? The 2018 Charger Daytona's powerful dimensions give way to a roomier passenger area and a clever hatch that, according to Dodge, can carry 38.5 cubic feet of space, or 133% more than the existing Charger, when the 60:40 split seat backs are folded down. There is roughly 23 cubic feet of space when the chairs are up, plus a secret storage area beneath the floor. Taller or heavier objects may need to travel on the backs of the seats because the cargo area is long but shallow. A 1.5 cubic foot front trunk conceals a backpack and the charging cord. Even with the fixed glass roof option, headroom is respectable. Nonetheless, people who are 6 feet tall should avoid the rear seats. The rear legroom of 37.2 inches is comparable to that of other small crossovers. The prototype we tried had limited functioning, so you had to pull a latch to go in the back of the 3-door, or you could take your time using the power seat capabilities. 3-door variants can comfortably accommodate 4 people. The 5-door model we saw was not fully furnished with rear seats, and Dodge withheld its specifications, so we are unable to comment on its spaciousness. How safe is the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona? With crash test results pending, the Dodge Charger Daytona should avoid some potential crashes due to its standard suite of driver assist technology. It has automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, active lane control, adaptive cruise control down to a stop, blind spot monitors, and a driver attention monitor. Optional equipment includes parking sensors, a surround view camera system, side cameras that show a tire-to-curb view when parallel parking, and blind spot camera views. How much does the 2024 Dodge Charger cost? Pricing details will be revealed closer to the summer 2024 selling date, but we anticipate that the performance-focused Scat Pack will retail for over $70,000 and the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona R/T to start above $50,000. A portion of the federal EV tax credit can apply to it. The current Charger R/T was priced at approximately $47,000. Dodge has packed the new Charger Daytona R/T with a plethora of tech and convenience amenities. Each Charger has a wireless smartphone charger and a 10.3-inch, or 16.0-inch optional, digital instrument cluster that is horizontally aligned with a 12.3-inch touchscreen featuring wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Standard upholstery is made of cloth, however Nappa leather is also an option. Thanks for watching.